Morocco have made history by becoming the first African team to get into the semifinals. I'm so happy for them, man. Massive credit goes to their coach, Walid Regragui, and their players for showing team spirit, determination, and defensive discipline, right? And their strategy actually reminds me a lot of Japan. So go check out my video explaining Japan's tactics. But Portugal definitely lost this game, right? They panicked as soon as En-Nesyri, this guy here, got the goal in the 42nd minute. Portugal was absolutely in panic settings. I think there were 58 minutes of added time and regular time left in the game after this goal went in, and Portugal just became long ball FC. It's almost as if they forgot how to play normal football, build up the play, form overloads in certain areas of the pitch, use play 1-2s, get the ball up the pitch, get your players up the pitch. But all they did was play long balls, right? Bruno Fernandes had attempted 12 crosses and 11 long balls. Bernardo Silva attempted 9 crosses and long balls. The defenders, Dallo, Pepe, Ruben Diaz, and Guerrero went off for Cancelo in the second half. So these guys, all defenders combined, attempted 28 crosses and long balls in this game. So in total, across just the players that I've picked out, there were 60 attempts of long balls and crosses. So they were just trying to get the ball into the box and score something. And they actually made it kind of easy for Morocco to defend, right? Like all they had to do was sit deep and soak up the pressure. They were okay with giving up the ball because that's how they've played in the entire tournament. And all they had to do was clear the ball out of their box, right? Just sit deep and clear the ball out of their box, have everything in front of them. And I'm very disappointed with Portugal. And if you're a Portuguese fan watching this game, I mean, you would be so disappointed because the amount of talent they have in this team, right? Bruno Fernandes has been in great form this World Cup. Bernardo Silva has been doing his thing. Ruben Neves is one of the better sort of CDM/8 options in the tournament. Felix has been doing well. Dallo has been in great form. Cancelo is a great left back. I mean, you guys just didn't create enough, right? And it's totally down to this being Portugal's fault. Now let's talk about how Morocco won this game, right? They gave up possession of the ball and they sat deep. So they were willing to occupy these positions, right? Stay really deep, have the midfielders be really deep as well, and then have maybe one player up top in En-Nesyri who gives them an out ball, right? So that's what their strategy was for this game. Some Moroccan players that deserve a highlight is Atiat Allah for sure. This left back here, this guy put in a great cross that En-Nesyri got at the end of, but it was totally down to Diogo Costa's fault. This guy's a great ball playing goalkeeper, man, but he made a massive mistake that sort of started the downfall of Portugal in this game, right? They basically just stopped playing football as soon as that one goal went in. And so Atiat Allah, he had 1 assist with a great cross. He created 3 chances, only 36 touches in the game, 1 tackle, 4 clearances, and 5 ball recoveries, right? And that's like a common theme in this game where the Moroccan players had very few touches on the ball because all they did was defend, right? And they have to take a lot of credit for that because when you don't have a lot of possession of the ball, you actually have to have a lot more concentration, a lot more stamina, because you have to pay attention to 3-4 players at a time to make sure you're in the right position, to make sure you're maintaining your defensive shape. It's a difficult task, right? So for everyone saying that, oh, it was a fluke, they just got 1 goal and Portugal were crap, well, it wasn't a fluke, right? It was their strategy coming into this game, is that the only way we can win this game is by making it difficult for Portugal. Yamik deserves a lot of credit as well. The right center back, 1 tackle, 2 blocks, 10 clearances, 2 interceptions, 4 ball recoveries, and 3 ground and aerial duels won. Hakimi deserves a lot of credit as well. He's normally a very attacking fullback, but he did a lot of defending today. He had 55 touches, 1 dribble, 2 progressive passes, 2 long balls. In a defensive sense, he had 2 tackles, 3 clearances, 1 interception, and 9 ball recoveries. He also won 5 ground and aerial duels, right? Azzedine Ounahi, this guy is a star midfielder, man. He's definitely going to get a move into a big European club anytime soon because he was great. Bundles of energy, massive engine, in his lungs. He had 48 touches, 2 chances created, 3 successful dribbles, 3 progressive passes. Also, in a defensive sense, 3 interceptions, 7 recoveries, and 7 ground duels won. Anytime Morocco needed to progress the ball and take some pressure off of their defense, this guy was the one doing the work, man. So very impressed by him. En-Nesyri, obviously the goal getter. He had 1 goal from 3 shots, 0.48 xG, 23 touches only, 1 dribble, 2 progressive passes. He also did some defensive work, 1 tackle, 3 clearances, 1 interception, and 5 ground and aerial duels won, right? So definitely led the team from the front and got that all-important goal. I think Bonu has to be the man of the match for Morocco. He only made 3 saves, but he had 11 accurate long balls, 1 punch, 1 high claim, and 7 ball recoveries, and also 39 touches, right? So I think only Hakimi probably had more touches than Hakimi and Onahi were probably the only 2 players who had more touches than Bonu. So that tells you how active he was in his box, right? Trying to keep Portugal out of the net. So very impressive from this Moroccan team. Portugal really, shit the bed, honestly. I think in like the 51st minute or something, he took off Neves to bring on Ronaldo as a second striker, and Ramos was playing in right behind him. And then Leao came on for, I forget who it was. I think Leao came on for Otavio, right? And they were playing with so many attackers, and it was just sort of Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes left in midfield, right? I think Felix moved on to the right side, Leao on the left side, and they were playing with sort of an empty midfield. So they didn't really build up the play properly. So Portugal deserved massive blame for sure. Fernando Santos deserves blame for not giving them the mental fortitude. I think his tactics were okay, right? They probably had enough to win this game, but massive congratulations to Morocco for getting through, and I'm so excited for them. Maybe they can become the first African team to get to the finals, right? That would be absolutely insane. I can't wait to watch their next game, and let's see what happens in the England-France game as well, right? I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment in the description who your man of the match was. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.